All right, everybody. It's been a couple weeks, and it's Saturday, November 1st, actually. And I've been here since, I think, 10 this morning doing pre-inventory, trying to get caught up. And pre-inventory is where you grab paperwork on the vehicle, you see if it runs, see if it goes in gear, check all the electronics, the seats, the radio, door mirrors, windows, all that stuff. And then you write everything down that does not work, write everything down that does work. And then you go around and put a stock number on it. That way you have all the information that you can put it into a tablet, and you come out here and you inventory everything that's good on it. And then you take it all inside and you dump it into the main computer, and then you price it, and then it goes live to car part, and then everybody can see what you have. So I've been doing pre-inventory all day, and I got 34 done today, and I figured I'd go ahead and run through those 34 that I did. So it's going to be like new arrivals for you guys, but some of them have been here for a couple weeks, and some actually just showed up yesterday. So we'll start with this one. This is the one I started with this morning. This is going to be a 2013 Dodge Ram 2500. It's got a 5.7 Hemi, four-wheel drive. It's got 153,000 on it. No, 152,000. Runs good. It was hitting the front. Had aftermarket wheels, but one of them was busted. It's got nice tires on it. Well, 3 nice tires. And this is also a mega cab. And it's a real shame that that door is damaged, because them doors are kind of hard to find. Next, we have a 93 Ford Ranger. This one came in yesterday. This had decently low mileage from what the auction was saying. But I never really trust the auction, so I added another 100,000 to it, what they told me it was. This has got the V6 in it. Hit in the front. I mean, the interior is super clean. You could almost pass it off as being what they listed it at, which was 35,445 miles. They said that is true miles. I don't believe them, because look at the clutch pedal, how it's worn. Brake pedal is worn. So I added 100 to that. So I put 135,000. That actually makes more sense. So I could pass it off at that, but my conscience wouldn't allow me to do that. So I'm going to say 135,000 on this drivetrain, which is still pretty low for a 93. Unfortunately, this has got the 7-foot bed, which nobody freaking wants a 7-foot bed. I don't think I've ever sold a 7-footer. We usually just crush them on the truck. So that's the only downside to this truck. I really wish it was a 6-footer, because I could sell those all day long. This one here is a 2016 Equinox. Should be 2016 Equinox. This has got a bad engine. The body panels aren't the best, but it's got enough stuff on it to go ahead and inventory it. It's got some front end pieces, headlights, hood, which hood's got some damage, but a rebuilder might use it. Front bumper, stuff like that. So we're keeping this one. Next, I got a Kia Soul over here, which this is an oddball one. Bad motor, obviously. Every Kia Soul that is brought in from the public is a bad motor. We've never gotten one that's good. From the auction, we get them. They got good motors, but if some individual down the road sells it, it's always a bad engine. This has got a fun stick in it. It's got a manual transmission. I don't think I've ever seen a Kia Soul with a stick in it, so that's pretty cool. Mileage, I think, was around 167 on this thing. Really low. Next, we got a 2002 Lexus SC430 hardtop convertible. Hitting the front, runs good. I think it's got a 4.3 liter in it, obviously, because 430 probably means 4.3 liter. Leather interior. The head unit works. All this works. I checked all this because we actually sold one of those head units. We ship smaller stuff like radios, heater AC controls, alternator starters, compressors, you know, smaller stuff. We have started shipping those. A couple years ago, we bought one of these cars, and that head unit was good, and we put it on inventory. And a guy actually, he lived down in Florida. He needed that head unit bad, and I'm thinking it's because this head unit also controls the hardtop. So if this head unit goes bad, the hardtop will not work. But anyway, he lived in Florida. We weren't set up for shipping. It was just kind of our standard, you know, if I start shipping for one person, I got to ship for everybody. So we just denied shipping altogether. This guy bought a plane ticket, flew to Charlotte, rented a car, drove up here, bought that heater control, drove back to Charlotte, got on a plane, and flew back to Florida because he needed that head unit so bad. So it's a good thing we ship now, so we'll be able to ship that out to somebody if they need it. Unfortunately, I think this top is no good. It doesn't look like that hard of a hit, but it was just enough. It shifted this top. So the frame is actually bent on this top. See how the body lines don't match? So this top does not work. It even buckled the quarter panel. But that one's ready to go. We got a 2015 Ford Taurus. This has got the turbo motor, EcoBoost. This has got 109,000 on it. Still has power. And it runs good. 109, 212, and this thing is clean, super clean interior. We had to pay up for this one. This one was actually in a towing yard. A guy wrecked it. The tow bill got pretty high, and he wanted to sell it, so I paid a little bit more than I wanted to for it to help him out, so he could get a little bit of money back and also pay his tow bill. But it's hit right here in the front, but the rest of it's super clean, so that's why we went ahead and paid what we paid for it. We got a 13 Elantra. This is a bad engine. I think it's locked up, and it has 270,000 miles. This is the highest mileage Elantra I think I've seen in a long time, but I'm surprised it made it as far as it did. We're keeping it for body panels. It's got quite a few decent body panels on it, and we still sell them. I crushed a couple of them a while ago, so that's why that one's here. Back up to the front, we got a 94 Dodge Ram 4x4. Motor I think is locked up on it. Transmission fluid looked really clean, but when I pulled it and smelled it, it smells burnt. It smells burnt slap up. So we're going to sell the engine as a core if it sells. If not, we're going to chuck it. Also, the transmission is in as a core, just because of the fact I wouldn't use it myself. But the body on it is rust free, and we sell the heck out of these body panels. So that's one of the reasons why we're inventorying this one and keeping it. And it only has 152,000 miles, which is very odd for it to be in that condition for drivetrain. 2008 F-150 long bed 2-wheel drive. I think this has got the 4.2 liter in it. And let's see. Yep, 4.2. Hitting the front. I don't remember the mileage on this one. I think it was 100 and I'm not even going to say because I just don't remember off the top of my head. But it wasn't bad. It was actually pretty low mileage. I mean, the condition of the truck is really nice. The bed is going to sell pretty quick. There's a guy that buys a lot of our beds up in, I think it's Nova Scotia, Canada. He buys a lot of our stuff. So that's probably going to go to him. 2009 Toyota Sienna. That has a bad engine. High mileage. It's over 250,000 miles. But it's got a few decent front end pieces. 2013 GMC Sierra, hitting the front, got a rust-free bed, good drivetrain. Looks like it's got aftermarket wheels on it, 22s. I don't think those are factory GM. I could be wrong, but we've been getting a lot of factory looking wheels, but knockoffs. So that one might be a knockoff set. They don't look as clean as a factory to me, but we'll pull one off and run the numbers and find out. 94 Honda Civic. Usually I don't keep Civics this old, but we do have requests on the drivetrain, and this thing had low mileage. I think it's 130 something. 134,279 miles. So once the drivetrain sells on this, it's going to get crushed because we don't need it except for drivetrain. 2012 Ford Focus hitting the front. I think the motor did make it. It got hit pretty hard. So this one's probably going to sell a transmission and probably crush it. 94 Ford Explorer, which is the last year for this body style, because I think in 95 they went to the rounded body style. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the way that one went. This is a 4-liter four-wheel drive, automatic, bad engine, decently low mileage, and we need the transmission in it. So once the transmission sells, that one's out of here. Got a 2014 Ford Fiesta. This one here is a weird one. It runs, it drives, but they said that the transmission was bad. So I'm going by what they said. I'm not going to put it in. But it did drive fine for me. It hesitated just a little bit going in reverse. But other than that, it was all right. But I'm not going to sell it just because, I don't want to take a chance on it being bad for somebody. Because these are prone to be bad, these transmissions. They have an issue with them. We got a 99 Chevy Silverado. Hitting the front, came from Copart. Unfortunately, the speedometer is busted on this thing. It will not give up the mileage, so I don't know the mileage on this. But it did run. It ran good. 2-wheel drive. This one here is a Ford Ranger. We bought a few out of a towing yard, and unfortunately a car in the towing yard caught on fire, and I think this was the result of that. There's also a couple of them over there that are burnt up as a result of that fire, and this one should be one of them. It's got a 2.9 liter in it, manual transmission, 2-wheel drive. I think it was wrecked, went to that towing yard, and then it got further damaged. So the motor's no good anymore. We're hoping the transmission didn't get too hot and mess the bell housing up, so we're taking a shot on the tranny. We'll know when we get it pulled. But that one's in. It's got a super clean bed on it, so we're probably going to inventory it for the rest of the parts as well. Didn't know the mileage on it because the speedometer got completely destroyed on the inside. This one here is a 2007 GMC Envoy. It's not the XL. Let that guy get out of here. It's 4.2 liter. I can't remember if it's automatic or 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, I can't remember, but it's got a bad transmission, runs good, so that's why that one is here. 1990 Nissan pickup truck, hitting the front, manual transmission, 2-wheel drive. Once the drivetrain sells in this one, it is going to be leaving. Really, motor and tranny are the only things that we might sell. Maybe the speedometer, we do sell a couple of those every once in a while as long as the needles are not messed up. But that one will be leaving as soon as it gets stripped. 2004 Dodge Dakota Crew Cab. This has got a 4.7 liter in it. It was hit in the rear, came from the auction. Unfortunately, it's got an aftermarket key. It will not recognize the key, so I cannot get this one to run. Oil looks good. I know these 4.7s got an issue with head gaskets, but the oil looks good. I don't think that was a problem with this one, obviously, because it took a whack in the rear. But this one is a 2-wheel drive, so we'll sell that one. This is a 19 GMC Acadia. This one here is hit in the front. It's only got 54,000 miles on it. It is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, and I believe it's front-wheel drive. it does have a lot of good parts, good doors, good back hatch. It's got a good good headlight and a good fender on that side. It does have a little bit of damage on the back hatch. Got a dent there and a dent there. But other than that, not too bad. This side here looks pretty good. So we'll sell a lot of parts on that one. This one here is pretty cool. 2003 Honda Civic. They had a bad day. Looks like they sideswiped something on the driver's side, spun it around and rolled it on its side backwards into something. But someone had some good money in this car. Had aftermarket headlights in it, lowering springs, custom wheels. They had a body kit from, looks like an SI on it. They had a couple goodies in here. Got headers, cold air intake, stuff like that. But we needed the drivetrain on this one pretty bad. So this will be a pull drivetrain and crush when it sells. We also have a 2011 Hyundai Accent. This is a hatchback version. Don't really need anything on this except for that motor. When that motor sells, this one will probably be getting crushed as well. This is a manual transmission car, 5-speed. And all these, you see how there's trash in here? Every time I pre-inventory them, when they get numbers on them, I'll have someone go behind me, pull the batteries, and clean the car out. So if anything in here sells, the yard pullers won't have to deal with all this garbage. So all of this will be cleaned when it goes out to the main yard. But I'm the only one here. It's Saturday, so obviously they're going to stay dirty until Monday. 2012 Nissan Altima. This one here came from the auction. I was a little hesitant to buy this one. I don't have much in it. This one was kind of cheap, but we had to drive all the way to Mebane to get it, which is about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So it's a good half a day drive. But we had one, so this one was all right to get. We'll just strap it to the back of the rollback and tow it back. And come to find out, they didn't light it up. It didn't have a key, but I can get these to light up by going through the fuse panel. And this thing only has 109,000 miles on it. So super excited about that one. So that one actually turned out to be a win in our direction, as long as the transmission stays away, because those transmissions are kind of like a Chevy transmission. It's 50-50 shot whether it's coming back, which I hate to say that, but like that transmission there, it's 50-50 whether it's coming back or not. Unfortunately, some of those Chevy transmissions have adjusters on the side of it. If you don't adjust them right for the shift linkage, you'll burn a reverse and third out of them. We have to eat a lot of them transmissions because people don't know how to install them right, which sucks, but that's the name of the game. 2017 Ford Focus. This thing had low mileage, so we definitely needed the transmission out of this one. It's got that dual clutch in it. 2005 Chevy Silverado. This has got a 4.3 two-wheel drive. Body is not in the best of shape. We might get someone to buy the bed. It's really a work bed. It's rust free, but it's got some dents. 2017 Nissan Altima SV. This one was hit on the driver's side front, and then the fire department decided to practice on it, which I wish they would have picked a different one to practice on, because this was a pretty nice car. I even got the speedometer to light up to tell me the mileage. This thing only had 99,000 miles on it. I really wish they would have picked a different car like that one, but they had to pick this one, which it's the name of the game. You get them from a tow yard. Tow yards don't really care what they give the fire department, so they give them a new one, I guess. It's fine. But we'll sell the transmission out of this one, and it's probably going to get crushed. 2017 Hyundai Sonata. Hitting the front. Should have the 2.4 liter in it. The paint looks rough, but it actually has low mileage on it, so I'm pretty happy about that one. No key, couldn't test the engine, but it was obviously wrecked. 2010 Ford Fusion, killed in the rear. 220 12 or 13,000 miles on this one. 4-cylinder automatic, runs, and it does drive. It drags that back axle, but it does go in gear. Got a 2001 Toyota Corolla LE. This thing was sold to us. I cannot remember why they sold it to us. And I obviously don't know why they sold it, because I put a jump pack on this thing, it fired right up, and it goes right in gear. And I drove it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, getting it warm, trying to see what would fail. Nothing failed. So I'm going to put the drivetrain in on this car. I would have kept driving it. I mean, yeah, it's not the prettiest looking car, but doggone it, if you wanted something to save you some gas money, this would have been a perfect car. And what's even crazier, this S10 right behind it, same thing. I don't know why they sold this thing. I can't remember. This one has been here a little bit. We pressure washed it, cleaned it up, because it looked pretty rough, like it's been sitting a while. And after it got cleaned up, you look at it, it's like, holy cow, this thing is straight. It's clean. It doesn't have very much rust. It's got a little bit in the rockers. There's a little bit in that front fender. Bed's nice. Tailgate's nice. The doors are nice. It's a 5-speed. It's got 242,794 is the S10 Tahoe, if you guys see the badge right there. But I put a jump box on it, and it fired right up. Ran good. No smoke, no knocks, no rattles. Weird, just fired right up. And then I checked the transmission. Obviously, I couldn't drive it down the road, but I put it in first, it pulled. I checked all the forward gears, it pulled. I checked reverse, it went into reverse. So, I don't know. I don't know why someone would sell this, but they did. Sold it for junk. I was gonna see if I could tell you guys what motor's in it. It's a 2.8 liter. But yeah, it fired right up. I was like, holy cow. I even show you guys the oil. Clean. I mean, it's got a little bit dirty, a little dark, but it ain't milky, which is one of the issues with these motors. They tend to eat head gaskets, just like the 4.3s. Every time I would fire up a 4.3, I would always have to get back out after it ran for a little bit and pull the dipstick, make sure it didn't have milk. This one here is another one. This is a 2008 Cadillac DTS. Hit in the driver's side. It's kind of weird. We haven't had a Cadillac DTS in 5 or 6 years, and then I just got 2 of them within a month. A black 04 or 05 model hit on the same corner as this one, and then this is a 2008 model. So it's weird how everything shows up in pairs, but this one here's got 111,000 or 114,000. Well, heck, it still has power on it. We can check it. 111,000. 471. Runs good. And then I got 2 left. This blue one to my left, I've already did a video on this one. And you guys will actually see this blue one before you guys see this video. So hopefully you guys helped me out on this blue one before you see this video. And then I got a semi coming. Most of the time they like to use their engine brakes. This is probably the coolest one out of this batch of cars that I did today. This is a 97 BMW Z3 Roadster. I freaking love these cars. I'm not a fan of the Roadsters. The coupes are the ones that I like. A Z3M coupe, man, I'd love to have one of those, but those have shot up in value. But this car here is pretty cool, and I thought we got a decent deal on it from the auction, but we'll see how it parts out, whether that is true or not. But it got hit on the driver's side. It's got a luggage rack on the deck lid. The deck lid's nice, not damaged. Obviously I don't think this deck lid or the luggage rack is factory for this car. Could be wrong, but I don't think that is the way that's supposed to be. Got some age cracks on the taillights, so I don't know, we might put those in as not insurance quality taillights and try and sell them. The lenses ain't busted, they just got some spider cracks in them. But the rest of the car is super clean. Good doors, good fenders, good hood, which is really rare on these cars. A lot of times they get hit in the front, and this hood is nice. Headlights are nice, front bumper is nice. Might have some scuffs on the bottom. I haven't crawled underneath to look at it. It's got a 1.9 liter in it, and it runs good. It's got 102,000 miles on it. So super stoked on this one. We'll inventory this one and see how this one does. Like I said, we haven't had a Z3. We've had a Z4, and it did all right. But obviously this is an older model, but people still love these cars. So this is an automatic. The only thing I hate, man, I hate this like alligator looking inserts. Like they put it in the door panels, they put them in the seat inserts. I don't like it. I do not like that. Power windows, automatics, got a key, like I said, 102,000 miles. It fired right up, did really good. Blew the driver airbag, passenger airbag's good. Convertible top, I don't know if it's bent. It probably is, with it being hit like it has been on that quarter. So I'm not gonna put the top in, even though the top looks to be in really nice shape. But I'm probably not going to put it in because I don't even know if I'd be able to pull it the way that it's hit. Yeah, see, it bent this frame, so no good. But that's all of them. Sorry that this video took so long, but at least it's a video for you guys to watch because I have been behind on videos. We have the most cars we have ever had on this yard since my brother and I have taken over like 8 or 9 years ago. So we have been extremely busy, and we're just packed full of cars. I got a whole bunch of them to video for you guys. I'm trying not to crush the cool and unique ones before you guys can at least look at them. But I appreciate all you guys who have stuck around and have been waiting on videos. I'll try and post more when I can. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.